What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Drive Talk Cars. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a replacement of the transmission mount on my E63 AMG. So let's get into it. Here's the transmission mount. This is what we're replacing on the E63. The purpose of this transmission mount is to support the rear of the transmission and to provide a cushion between the actual transmission and the frame. There's rubber in the inside that goes bad over time. My car has 100,000 miles. It tends to go bad around that time. Now, it could last longer, could fail sooner, but essentially the rubber goes bad and it starts to have more give than it's supposed to have. And then you may hear like knocking inside the car, or you may hear some vibration or anything like that. Shouldn't be too difficult. Few bolts, take off the cross member and just lift up the transmission, put this in, and you're ready to rock and roll. So let's get into it. The first step we're going to take is jacking up the car off the ground. That way we have access to the cross member and the rear of the transmission. So let's get started. All right, so there is a jacking point in the front of the car that you may not be aware of, but that's what I'm going to use to jack up both tires at the same time and then put jack stands underneath. That way I can utilize the jack to jack up the transmission once I have it in the air. All right, so one thing that I love to use when I'm working on my vehicle is from a company called Emanuelonline.com. And what they provide are a wide range of work manuals that you can use when you're working on your vehicle. So as you can see here, there's all type of areas that you can target when you're working on your car. And they provide factory worksheets. And all you have to do is type in what you're looking for up here. Then you click the search button. Then it pulls up with the documents. So here I'm doing my transmission mount. So another key element of this is that they give you full diagrams and descriptions of each component. And as you can see here, you get detailed step-by-step instructions on how to perform the task. And another bonus is that you get the torque specs for each bolt or screw that you're working with. This is definitely a tool that I will recommend, and you're in luck because you can get 30% off now if you use the promo code DriveTalkCars30. I'll have it down in the description below, a link for you to click, and then you can get yours too for your vehicle. All right, so back to the video. All right, so when you're working underneath here, you want to make sure that your engine is cold, your tail pipes or exhaust is cold, because if not, it will burn you because you're working very close to the exhaust. I let the car sit overnight. Now everything is nice and cool and I can operate with everything. Underneath here, you will find your cross member. And there are 6 bolts, 3 on that side and 3 on this side. So you want to remove those. And there's also 2 bolts underneath that you need to remove. We're using a 16mm socket to take off the 6 bolts. You can hear all the clanking against the exhaust, so that's why I say make sure it's cold, because if not, you will be touching that and burning yourself. Alright, so it looks like I should have removed these before moving the 6. Alright, so we're going to move the 2 that's attached to the actual transmission mount. And I'm using a 13mm socket. Okay, so there's another one right here. Alright, so there's 2 up there that attach to the transmission mount, and then there's another one right here. So move those. Alright, cross member is down. is the old one. Once you get your cross member off, you just have 2 bolts to unscrew, and then this is free. Alright, here's the old one. So with the old one out, you just put the new one in. Notice that there is a slight bend, or is that a diagonal? It's not straightened up, and that's by design. So you want to make sure that you put it in the right way. For me, I have the OEM part, so the AMG sticker is on the side facing out, so I know that that is the right direction. But I know that some of them, like if you get an aftermarket, it won't have the sticker, so it'll just look plain. If that's the case, you want to make sure that your bend is, I guess the top part is towards you, and that way it's flat. Because if not, when you put it in this way, then the bottom part is at a slant. So that's how we want to put it. Alright, so the 2 bolts here are torqued down to 50 Newton meters. Alright, so let me get it tightened, and then I'll get my torque. Alright, that's torqued down to 50 Newton meters or 36.88 foot-pounds of torque. Next, we're going to put the cross member back on. Alright, just putting some screws in place. So these are going to be torqued to 28 Newton meters or 20.65 foot-pounds of torque. And the 6 larger bolts are going to be torqued down to 70 Newton meters or 51.62 foot-pounds of torque. Alright, so everything's back to normal, and we're done. Alright, there you have it. It wasn't that bad. Shouldn't take you no longer than 40 minutes to an hour to do this, if maybe even less. But if this video brought you any value, please give me that thumbs up, comment below, and until next time, I'm out.